Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and today I'm going to be talking about the Korean drama Love featuring marriage and divorce. It's a drama that aired beginning of I think 2021, and it just ended in April of this year. I'm going to be talking about the plot, what I liked, what I didn't like, and my breakout star and the overall rating of the series. Let's get started. So the drama tells the stories of three charming female protagonists, and they're all one of them is in their 30s, the other one is in their 40s, the other one is in their 50s, and it just follows their storylines in terms of like the different struggles that they're going through, and also the way they deal with their troubled marriage. And the couple in their 30s is played by Sung Hoon and the actress Lee Ga-ryung. The couple in their 40s is played by Lee Tae-gon and Park Joo-min. The couple in their 50s is played by Jeon Suk-kyung and Jeon No-min. And it has 3 seasons, so each season is 16 episodes long, and it's on Netflix. The first season premiered January 2021. The second season aired June 2021, and then the third season premiered February 2022. And like I said, it just finished airing in April, and that's the overall plot. And then moving on to what I liked about the show. To be honest, at first I didn't want to watch it because I was just like, it didn't seem that interesting to me. It wasn't pulling me. I was like, oh, it's about divorced couples and all of that. I'm like, what's new? But I think what got me into it, it's like, you know how like some shows, like they start out really slow and then they start getting like really high ratings, and then everyone is watching them and talking about it. That's what got me. I just saw different articles talking about how like, oh my god, I got high ratings, this and that. I was like, and I was just curious. I was like, oh, I should just check it out. And the first season, and I was like, oh, it seems nice, it's not bad. And so that's why I wanted to watch it. And I guess what I like about it, the main thing is they show you different stories of divorce. And I find that like the writer was given more space to do a lot of different things, because there's a couple with no kids, there's a couple with a kid, there's a couple with kids, like, you know, it gave the writer a lot of space to talk about different things. And a lot of the things that they talked about was, you know, marriage, affairs, you know, kids issues and work issues, etc., and all of that. And my review is gonna be just a spoiler of everything, but basically the couple in their 30s, so the wife, she really doesn't care too much about her husband. They've been married probably for like 2 or 3 years or something, so they're kind of newly weds. And she is a radio DJ. She's kind of like a celebrity, and she doesn't really pay attention to her husband as much. So, and he also wanted a kid, and his parents also wanted a grandchild, so there goes that reason why they got divorced. So they ended up getting a divorce, and before, you know, I think before the divorce is finalized, he ends up having an affair with someone and gets that person pregnant, the girl pregnant. But yeah, that's their issue. And then for the couple in their 40s, I was so pissed off when this happened. So this couple, I think they're my favorite couple in the whole entire series. The husband ends up having an affair with this other young girl, and it was just kind of shocking to me, because I was like, oh my god, this lady, his wife, like, she's literally perfect. Like she pays attention to her to their child. She dresses, you know, I guess, well, whatever, and all of that. She takes care of her husband, cooks breakfast and all of that. She has a full-time job. She's like literally perfect in every single way. And like they really always talk about how, like, you know, she's amazing, and other people are always like, oh my god, you have such an amazing wife, this and that. And he ends up having an affair still. I'm like, what in the world? Like, what do you want? What more do you want? Like, what more do you want from this lady? Like, how could you just go and find some young, fresh lady, woman, whatever, and just, you know, I was just so disappointed. So he got, I don't even know, I'm telling you, I don't even know why he wanted to cheat on his wife. I don't know. I think the devil got him. I literally do not know why he went and just cheated, because she's literally like, she's so perfect in every single way. I guess it goes to show, like, you know, people will do what they want to do. It doesn't matter how perfect you are and everywhere how you treat them. It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, people are gonna just do whatever they want to do, and that's it. But yeah, so that, anyways, I I think I invested too much time in this show, but yeah, I was very disappointed with him, with the character, obviously, not the actor. Yeah, and the couple in their 50s, he also gets like, he also cheats on his wife, and I guess I understand why a little bit. She kind of gives up on herself in terms of, like, you know, dressing and putting on makeup and all that. She kind of gives up on that. They have 2 kids together. She takes care of them, and she also works full time. The 3 women in this show, they all work in the same company. So the lady in her 50s, she's the writer of the radio show, and then the lady in her 40s, she's the producer, and the one in her 30s, like I mentioned, she's the radio DJ. And also they all know each other and stuff like that. They're not like super close, but they work together, and they work together pretty well. And yeah, going back to the lady in her 50s, so that's I guess why he chose to cheat. So all 3 guys, all of them, they end up cheating, and they also talk about the girls that they cheat with. And all 3 girls, they'll end up meeting each other and becoming close to each other and becoming friends and stuff like that. So it was fun just seeing the whole entire plot line and just seeing their lives and why they want to be being mistresses and stuff like that. So that's what I loved about it. And moving on to what I did not like. So it has 3 seasons. It has 3 seasons, and then I think it showed us, I think there was an article written that a 3rd season was gonna come out, because this show, for some reason, it always leaves it in a cliffhanger, and you don't have to do that every single season. You could do that with 1 season, whatever. But anyways, so what I did not like was that there was a cast change, and the Lee Tae-gon, the actor, I don't know if it was scheduling conflicts. I think that's what I read. Him and Sung-hoon, he also couldn't make it for the 3rd season. And I don't know if they knew when they got casted, if they told them in their contract, hey, there's gonna be multiple seasons of this show, or if they were not aware. They probably thought there were only gonna be like 2 seasons, and then the writer probably added on another season or something like that happened. And also the other actress, the one who plays the stepmother of Lee Tae-gon, the actress, she also was not able to make it. And interesting fact, so the mother-in-law, she's actually like, she was married to the guy who plays one of the married couple, the one in his 50s. They were both married, but they got divorced. And it's funny because the show, they were in the show together, but their characters I don't think they ever met. They met in the 3rd season, though. Maybe that's why she left. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be creating rumors, but yeah, they met in the 3rd season. But like the first 2 seasons, I don't think they ever, like, their characters actually talked. They maybe passed by each other or something, but they never really interacted like that. So that's an interesting fact about that show. But that's what I did not like about the 3rd season. It was just weird that they were not able to be there, just because it was just like, I don't know, because I already spent time with them the first 2 seasons, so I was like, oh my god, having to get used to a new face and all of that was kind of like, oh man. And the other thing that I do not like about this, I did not like about the show, is that they start implementing ghost stories. So so the guy in his 40s, his dad ends up dying, and then it's weird. They start bringing in a ghost story where he's still like there, we still see him, and he's still like able to move, do things in the real world and all of that like that. So it was just weird. I'm like, why are you guys bringing all these different stories? And then in the 3rd season, I think the mistress, the one who got pregnant, she ends up dying too, and then she ends up still being alive, like there. She was able to get into, like, the lady in her 30s, she was able to get in her body and start acting like, you know, herself and stuff. So it was just weird. They started bringing on all this plots with ghosts and all of that. I was like, let's not do this. Like, the genre just changed, like, to like supernatural for no reason. I was like wondering, wait, why are they bringing this ghost stories? Like, why are we doing this? But I guess that's what the writer wanted, but I did not appreciate that at all. But either way, I'll just move on to my my breakout star. My breakout star is gonna be the actress Park Jung-mi. I think this is my first time seeing her in a drama. I don't know if she does a lot of shows. Maybe she does more like family oriented. I don't know, but my first time seeing her, and I really loved her in this, especially in the second season. There's an episode, the 10th episode. She kills it in there. That episode is a 1 hour long episode, and basically there's only one scene, and that's her and her husband. They're basically going over the divorce, like, you know, who's blaming who, the reason why, and then the husband is trying to get her back, and they're just going back and forth. And it may be boring for others to watch because they're gonna just keep going over the divorce and all of that, going back and forth. But I thought that was really genius of the writer to do that. Like, I haven't seen a Korean drama that focuses on one scene for an entire hour, and I'm pretty sure most shows will not be able to do that. I don't know, it will be hard because you got to keep people, like the audience, awake, and for them to be able to focus and pay attention to it. It was really incredible. I love both of their acting in that scene, and sometimes I go and just watch that scene because it was so incredible. I really love that scene. And then moving on to my overall rating, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And that's because the first season was really amazing. I love the first and the second season. But when they added all those ghost stories and all of that, I was just like, I don't want to watch this. I'd rather skip. I'd rather skip. So I didn't like the third season that much. I was just like, and I think they left it at a cliffhanger. So I'm assuming there's a fourth season coming out. But I was kind of hoping that was gonna end in the, you know, it was gonna end with the third season, because usually Korean dramas, they don't really do seasons. They're like 16 episodes, one season, we're done. I mean, they are kind of doing it now, but they mostly don't do, like, you know, seasons. But yeah, those were my overall thoughts of Love, Marriage, featuring Divorce. Please comment and like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the show. I know it ended like back in April, but go ahead and tell me what you enjoyed about the show. And for those of you guys who might be interested in watching it, I would recommend for you to watch probably the first two seasons. The last season is, you don't have to watch. The third season you don't have to watch, but I would recommend for you to watch the first season, second season, just because it's nice to be able to see like different age range in terms of, you know, divorce and all of that, marriage and all of that. I really enjoyed watching that. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you're having a great day or good night wherever you are, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.